Hello, and episode of the Freezing Legion. I'm the Freezing Apple, and welcome back to Let's Play Pigment 2. So, now that we've entered the Hole of Beasts, we're gonna explore some stuff with this. So, this is just your basic cave layout. It's nothing special, really. It isn't. But, yeah. Oh. I was actually hoping there was like one of those honey lisps, because they will give us pretty much anything we need. Can I finally encounter them? Ah, there's the male version of the enemies. Ow. I heard a pigman. I heard a pigman get eaten. Anyways, these enemies are even less worth getting money from, because they only give you one Poco. I don't even know who the hell brought back one of those. There goes another Pigment, bring one of those back. No. Of course I can't have my, like, biggest amount of Pikmin with me. But oh well. Anyways, here we have the first dungeon item of this cave. So let's get it. This is, of course, as you can see, a D-pad. It's pretty cool that they did that in this game. This whole cave actually exists of old things from Nintendo's history. It's pretty cool. Kinda like it. Kinda like how the Nintendo actually puts things from them in this game. I like that. Anyways, that gave us 100 Pocos. It's called the Stone of Glory. I guess that is the Stone of Glory because, well, it's pretty much what got people sold and shit. So anyways, that was the first sub-level. Let's go to the second sub-level. Nothing real special for the rest of the sub-level, but oh well. Oh well, what can you do about it? What can you do about it? Sub-level 2, Hole of Beasts, again. Something I haven't talked about yet is the music in this game. I love the music in this game. It's really, really ambient. Anyways, these eggs here, they will usually contain nectar, but they might contain something else, which is why I advise always using purples on this. Although it does seem that the thing I was kinda afraid of was not in here. So yeah. Anyways, we do now have a lot more flower-priced Pikmin. Even though we still have a bunch of leaf Pikmin. Well, that sucks. Something here? Nope. Nothing seems to be there. Oh well. Ah, there's another egg over there. Hopefully this thing does not have what I think it has, because if it does, that would suck. Nope, it doesn't. Nope. Doesn't at all. Well, that means that we can flowerize some more Pikmin. And of course, we still have some leaves. It's fucking great. See, that's what I mean, like, whenever I flowerize... Ooh. Anyways, if you press up while having a certain color of Pikmin, you actually get the leaf version of, or the bud version. Now I wanna throw all of my leaves in this. God damn it. Yeah, it still needs one Pikmin. Okay, let's throw one in. Let's go back over here. Throw in the rest of our leaves. Actually, these kind of floors with this kind of music means that this is a Nirvana floor. Nirvana floors do not have any enemies in them. They are in no way harming to your Pikmin, these floors. Usually they have these flowers so you can turn Pikmin into specific other colors of Pikmin. It's pretty cool. See, there's something here. No, there isn't. And great, now we got 10 more slow as hell purples. This is great. I mean, we just got all flowers, and then these fucking purples had to come around again. And of course, purples are the slowest Pikmin of all. God. Oh well, that was sub-level 2. Once again, not really all that big. So let's go to sub-level 3. Hole of Beasts, sub-level 3. I really like the animation they did with that. Here we have our first introduction of fire geysers. These things can be taken out by any Pikmin, but I'd advise only using red Pikmin on them, because Well, you can use other Pikmin on them while they're not going off, but I just advise not doing that. Anyways, here's an item that pretty much every mother in the world will know. A Mahjong piece. Oh, the days of old where my mother was playing Mahjong. So boring. I don't know, I played it a little bit too back in the day, but oh well. Speaking of what my mother plays, my mother actually played this game. She actually likes Pigment. It's pretty weird. I think it's weird, but she doesn't. She just thinks it's weird. Mahjong piece, however, I think that's weird. Strife Monolith. Because Mahjong pieces are what people strive for. That piece is what all true warriors strive for. So anyways, let's get back our Pikmin over here. And let's go further with this sub-level. Hopefully there's actually something here in this path. Maybe, no. I swear, why is there nothing in there? Ah! These things over there, another part of Nintendo history, is, well, first of all, it's just a floppy disk. But second of all, these are floppy disks that were used in the Famicom that was brought out in Japan. Japan. These Famicom discs were not in America or Europe, but it's really cool, these discs. Because basically what you could do is put a game on it, and when you're done with that game, you could just erase the game from it and buy another game to put on it for like 10% of the price and the normal cartridge of the game would cost. It was awesome, and I really don't get why Europe and America didn't get it. Maybe because I had a voice crack, maybe that's why, but yeah. I really don't get why we didn't get it. This is a pretty cool concept. But you can actually see what game is on it. Something I cannot beat. Cosmic Archive. Well, this kind of true, because you can pretty much put anything on it. I do believe... Oh, by the way, that sound you're hearing in the background, that means that there are no more items on this floor to pick up for you. No more treasures. So once you hear that sound, you're pretty much done with the floor and you can go away. You can go to the next floor. But as you can see, floors, caves are getting a little bit bigger now. I believe this cave actually consists of 5 floors, which is already 75% more than the last cave. Anyways, now that we did that, we're now in sub-level 4, which, as the music is implementing, there is a enemy right here. But we have purples, so no problem with this one! Raping! And here is the Game & Watch that is on an angle. What the fuck? I don't know what happened there, but oh well. The Game & Watch was the first handheld gaming system that was ever brought out. It was kinda basic, not really all that cool. Red Pikmin are glitching the fuck out there. What the fuck is happening there? Dream Architect, 280 Pokos. But yeah, it's pretty cool. By the way, also the difference in the items for the European and American version, it also meant that the amount of money that can be gained by the end of the game by having all of the items was different. And for some reason, the European version has the most amount of money out of all the versions. Guess that means something, huh? Doesn't it? Anyways, that Game Watch is a piece of Nintendo history again too. And speaking of Nintendo history, another part of Nintendo history. You might be thinking, well, what the fuck is Nintendo history? Is there so Nintendo history-ish about this? Well, as you can see, Nintendo was also a card company before it was a gaming company. Nintendo was actually around for 100 years. It's actually being around for 100 years already. So yeah, if you ever wanted to know what Nintendo did before they became the almighty gaming company that we know nowadays, they were pretty much a card company. They had their own cards game thingy, but we'll get into touch with that much later in the game. Anyways, we already have 20% of adept. Luck wafer. I can understand that. Yeah, we have already 100 wow. I mean, 20% of the depth recovered. This is really proving my point wrong of saying the game is not long. I mean, saying the game is long. Because, believe me, the game is long. Doesn't mean... Okay, we did get 20% out of the depth in 1 hour, but... That doesn't mean that we're gonna get the rest of the depth repaid that easily. No, siree, it doesn't. Anyways, we now have 25 purple Pikmin. That's pretty much all we need. Not for the rest of the game, because there are actually some items that we can only get by using purple Pikmin. Well, speaking of which, there is one item later on in the game where you need 100 Pikmin for. 100 purple Pikmin, I mean. See that? Okay! That is pretty good. Because that pretty much means that, well, we have 2 chances of flowerizing all of our purples. And I think we did so. Yep. We have all flowers now. Pretty cool. I guess we could break this egg for no apparent reason. Eggs also have a chance of containing a potion. Usually it doesn't. It's a really rare case where it contains a potion, but oh well. See, there's something here. No, there isn't. But yeah, there can also be some other thing in eggs that we have not seen yet to this point, but oh well. I think we may see it in later dungeons, because we are now at the final sub-level of this dungeon. So that's pretty cool. Speaking of final sub-levels, all final sub-levels from now on will have a boss. Which is weird, because Pikmin 1 didn't really have that many bosses. But as you can see here, this is a gigantic ass worm thing, which is called Empress Ballblacks. And yes, you are right by thinking what that is. Because that is indeed a butt. Anyways, let's wake it up. I want to wake you up, you dumbass. I want to wake you up. Okay, I guess not. Well, actually, let's get 1 red Pikmin. That is not 1 red Pikmin. Let's leave the rest of the Pikmin behind there and get this one. Okay, 1 Pikmin. And let's get Olimar too. Let's run around her with this Pikmin. Yep, and it's away. Good. Good. That's all I wanted to do. Now what I'm gonna do is divide the Pikmin again. Pick up all of my purples. My 23 purples, what the fuck? 25 purples. And throw them on her! Yeah! There we go. Oh god, no, come back here, no, you piece of shit. Why did you do that? Dumbass. That's something this game is really famous of. Pikmin AI. It's not the greatest. It's not the greatest AI in every game ever. Anyways, we beat the boss. First boss, really easy. How bizarre! This device is emitting black light. It must have been ingested by that creature. What an absolutely repulsive life form. Our return to Hockatet cannot come soon enough. Oh, you. Bosses are actually the only thing I'm gonna carry back to the base, because that's pretty much all that's worth real big amount of money. Even though it's still not really all that big, because this thing only gives 20 Pokos, I think. 15. Yeah, it's still not really all that big of an amount, but still, it's something. It is something. And we got another item! The prototype detector. This contraption seems to react when it approaches treasure. I will connect it to my radar. Proceeding complete. Processing, wow. Processing complete. The treasure gauge is now fully operational. It will now appear on your monitor. The needle will move right as you approach treasure. It's great. Doesn't matter though, because we have all the items in this place, and there is the final geyser. Well, there's the geyser. So, I'm out of here. And we got 1116 Pokos, and we lost one Pikmin due to it being a dumbass. Oh well, that happens sometimes. Guess it can't always be helped. Ah, the awakening wood. There you are again, my friend. So now that we have 20% of that recovered, we're gonna get a little bit of thing over there. Yay! Anyways, we still have a lot of day left, and lag left, okay. Still have a bit of day left. So, what I'm gonna do now is, I think I am going to collect these things first. And now I am going to collect some more Pikmin. As you can see, our raider is going crazy over here. But that's an item we cannot get yet. We need to wait till later before we can do anything with that. But oh well. So what I'm gonna do here is just collect some Pikmin until close to the end of the day. Although I think this is all we can do right now for real. So I guess it doesn't really matter all that much. No, you go collect that. Wait a minute, my Pikmin standing over there, what the fuck are you doing over here? I don't know what the hell they're doing over there, but oh well. Oh look, it's a red Pikmin! God damn, it's a leaf. It's the only leaf. Leaf Pikmin. A red leaf Pikmin, oh boy. How many adventures those guys have had. So anyways, now we have 25, well, 24 purple Pikmin due to one being entirely fucking stupid as hell. I am now able to do this! Although, I think it's actually faster to do this way. And there we go. We have won the battle against humanity. And we've also won the battle against this fucker! Because that thing died in one shot. Should I bring this? Nah. Nah. And here's another cave, which we are going to enter. Yes. 2 caves in a row, man. Astounding! My metal detectors are reacting violently. What could be down below? If you find trouble below, press start or pause to contact me, and press R on the radar screen. The exploration part will drop its loot to make room to carry you, Louis, and the Pikmin to safety. School. Oh, guess we're gonna go inside then. White flower garden. White flowers, huh? Guess that means that we're gonna get new kind of Pikmin. Yeah. It's great. It is great. Okay. Anyways, I think this sub-level right here contains one of my favorite items in the game, just because of the name that's on it. It's the item, I don't know what it is. I think it's peanut butter jelly. Yeah, it's right there. It is my favorite name of anything in this whole game. Like, names of treasures are not even important anymore because of this thing. Skippy! Skippy! Just that name is so fucking ridiculous. I don't know what the hell they were thinking with that, like, Skippy! Okay, Skippy, why not? Why not, Skippy? I don't fucking care. Well, let's go to the exit already, because that's the only treasure for this sub-level. So we're gonna wait here. Nutrient Silo! Skippy! Fucking love that name. Such a ridiculous name. Like, it looks like peanut butter. I don't know. It might be jelly or something like that. I don't know. Skippy! Hooray. Well, let's go inside. As you might notice, I only have 70 Pikmin with me, but that doesn't matter because all the Pikmin are going with me anyways. Even that red leaf. That fucking red leaf. Shut the fuck up, kids outside, you piece of shit. You're not allowed to talk, okay? Not anymore, at least. Why is things not working? Oh well. Let's pick up all these Pikmin and we have an item right here, okay. Why the hell not, right? Why the hell not? I'm missing an enemy. Oh, there it is. There is the enemy. There's a fiery blowhog over there, but before we are gonna fight that, we have this first. Which is the Petrified Hearts. It contains gold shit stuff, not gold, crystal. I mean crystal. Petrified Hearts, 100 Pokos. Let's go kill this fiery blowhog over here. Oh god. When it's facing a lag, I'd advise not to attack it actually, because it may throw your Pikmin off. It may throw them off the field. The possibility of that happening is not really all that big, but still. Well, I mean, the possibility is not big if you have purple Pikmin, because they can just rape the shit out of anything. This whole game. It's ridiculous what purple Pikmin can do in this game. Anyways, there's another item for us to collect, so I'm just gonna stand by the exit because that's also the last item in this whole sub-level. And of course I was walking the wrong way because the exit is over here. Hooray! Let's walk over here then. Drought and Dr. Pepper! Yay! Dr. Pepper! I don't even like Dr. Pepper. I don't know, I don't like Dr. Pepper. I know some people that love Dr. Pepper. My dad, but oh well. I don't like it. Yeah, we're in sub-level 3 now, which I think, actually, yeah. This sub-level right here contains the also wanted flowers, the white flowers, which I am going to throw my red leaf in there. Thank you, cutscene, for interrupting me. How can a flower so deep in the ground bloom so robustly? How mysterious. This place is conspicuously warm. Could it act as a kind of hot house for foliage? I almost said hot sauce. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. What an interesting development. The Pikmin look as if they long to be tossed into the flower. Again. Just like with the what is it with Pikmin wanting to be thrown into a flower? Go, my Pikmin army! Be thrown into the flowers of demons. And the flowers are dead. Let's go get these white Pikmin. Oh, they're cute. Oh, he barfed. It's so cute. Incredible! A white Pikmin. It is tiny, but looks distinctively swift. Its eyes are unseemly red. This type of Pikmin was not mentioned in your notes, Olimar. It must be an entirely new type. Again, our data record on this type is a blank page, since a certain captain never documented them. Hey, fuck you. You must experiment to make detailed observations for the benefit of future generations. I guess we have to. But yeah, like he said, white Pikmin look distinctively swift, and they are. White Pikmin are the fastest Pikmin around, and they are also the fastest Pikmin around in carrying stuff. Which, another thing that they can do is detect treasure that is underground. As you can see, right here. Amazing! The white Pikmin have unearthed a treasure that was completely buried underground. Perhaps those beady red eyes of theirs allow them to sense objects buried in the dirt. Yes, maybe they do. No, we're pretty sure that it does. So yeah, anyways. Tape. Fuck yeah! Gamma tape! Oh. Come back here, come back here. Come back here. Come back here. I actually want to flower my whiteys. My white Pikmin. Okay, we didn't flowerize all of them, but still. White Pikmin are actually so fast that they can outclass your captain's speed. As you can see, when they're flowerized, they just keep up with you. They actually have trouble with keeping up with you because they're so fast. It's kind of funny. That's once again. No, holy shit. But once again, that's actually the only treasure in this area. So I will be going to the cave hole thingy. Hello. Aww. The thing was in the ground. What the fuck? Anyways, they gave us AD. Gamma tape. Super stick textile. Fuck yeah. Gamma tape. I think I can do one more floor. Yes, let's delve deeper with my Pikmin. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do one more floor and then I'm gonna be done for today's episode. White Flower Garden, sub-level 4. Ah, it says this sub-level. It's kinda cool. It's kinda cool. So yeah, here are our first poison generators. And they can only be taken up by white Pikmin. Do not even try to throw any other kind of Pikmin on them because they will just get poisoned and it will die. And that is never a good thing. That is never a thing to be happy about. You should not be happy about that. And there does not seem to be anything up there. It's kind of weird. Usually there's something up there. Ah, I do, however, see a mushroom over there. See that mushroom in the distance? Because I sure as hell see it. Go, my purple Pikmin! Break those generators! And I see some tuna can thing. Is it a tuna can? I don't know. Maybe salmon. Maybe. Maybe not. I guess we'll just have to see and run the fuck away from that. But yeah, like I said, Pikmin AI, not the best thing in the world. Pikmin AI is not... What the fuck? Oh. They have to dig it out, never mind then. I was like, what the fuck? There isn't anything buried underground here, but I guess it was still kinda on the ground. Yeah, I think it is tuna. No, maybe. Guess we'll have to wait until those things get brought back to the ship, so I'll be right back. Oh, they're back. The mushroom. The really ugly looking mushroom. 30 Pokos, I can understand that. Toxic toadstool. Wasn't that dandy? Toxic toadstool. Maybe because it was like so close to the poison. Maybe that's why it's called toxic toadstool. Or maybe just because toadstools are just... Oh boy. It's actually pretty funny because this is actually a thing from Holland. Which is the country I live in. Yes, it's not tuna. I guess I could say it in Dutch. Heringsfilet happen in tomatencrème. Yep. Well, there you go. Container of sea bounty. I love that. I fucking love that. To put something in there from fucking Holland. I don't know. It just gives you that weird feeling whenever something from your country is put into a game. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Anyway, so now on sub-level 5, which is the final floor. But we're gonna hold that off until next time. So, see you guys next time. And may your poison not go bonkers.